May 10th, 1998. That was the day that Mary O'Neill and Dennis Deegan picked up a baby girl from Nanjiang, Jiangxi, China. Fortunately enough, that little girl was me. I was only 7 months old and 14.7 pounds, half deaf, and running on a sickness of constantly vomiting and running noses. Yet my parents took an instant loving to me. I was the second baby brought home to the Deegan O'Neill family. My mom was pretty lucky as she received both of her babies on Mother's Day. A pair of small yellow baby socks and a poofy little white onesie were my first gifts. They held me in the air and my dad said, "Our perfect little Claire," according to the home videos. I was on my way to 37 South Washington Avenue, Westchester, New York, in the grand United States of America. Coming home off the plane at JFK, I met my best friend, my older sister by about 2 years, Molly. My parents always tell me that her dream had become true. According to our parents, she said, "I always wanted a baby sister, and now she is my best friend. I will love her forever." Obviously not knowing I was adopted or anything for that matter, I was a gleeful little baby. I went through naturalization to become a citizen by Bill and Hillary Clinton. What a ceremony that was. When I was 5 years old, my mom put me in Chinese school. Once every Saturday afternoon, I would attend and sit in a room full of about 15 other kids just like me. They were all Asian, not necessarily adopted, but most of them were. Those not adopted had Asian parents who wanted them to improve their child's language skills. Even though I was only about 5 years old, I did not feel comfortable in the environment at all. I clearly remember crying and not wanting to get out of the car and going into the dreaded room. I told my mom I didn't feel Chinese. Other than Chinese school, my mom was a part of an organization called Families with Children from China, FCC. They held monthly activities and I did not enjoy any of them at all. Just like Chinese school, I begged my mom to let me stay home. I felt so out of place even though I was in a room full of so many others like me, adopted. Honestly, I feel more American than Chinese. Yes, I am Asian American, but I'm most definitely more connected with the culture here. Living in America practically my whole life has caused me to grow up naturally as an American. 17 years later, here I am in Trumbull, Connecticut. I believe that I was meant to be here. I don't feel the need to stay connected to China anymore. Of course, it is a beautiful country and I respect it, but everything happens for a reason. Being adopted by far was the best thing that has ever happened to me. I can't imagine life being in China right now. For all I know, I could still be an orphan or working in a factory. I'm happy to attend Trumbull High School and be where I am right now. If I was not adopted, I would not have had any of the opportunities that I do have now, like an education, or I would not have met any of my friends, or most importantly, become a part of my family. My adoption story has completely altered my life in incredibly unbelievable ways, and I am more than grateful as it will continue to make me who I am in the future.